Hello everyone. We are continuing having this time of meditating about the life of Abraham. Let's look from the Bible in the book of Genesis chapter 11 and verse 31. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot and the sons of Haran his son's sons, and Sarai his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. As we have been meditating about the life of Abraham, we can, from here and from what we have discussed there before, found that Abraham and the rest of the family have come and they have settled in Haran. Their plan from beginning is to go until Canaan, but here they have come and they have decided to settle. There must have been a reason as to why they decided to settle here. But as we know, even in normal circumstance, when you have something that doesn't flow, let's say for example water, in case water stays in one place for a good period of time without any flow, the water eventually becomes rots, or as much as it's not flowing, it has to, it's stagnant. It means at the end of the day it cannot be consumed because it will develop with the time, become so dirty. When we talk about lakes, there are some lakes that have water which is salty. At the same time, we have lakes that have water which is fresh. But the big difference is on the flow of the water. When it comes to these, the ones that are fresh water lakes, it happens that the water comes in and at the same time continually flows on the other direction. But when it comes to these, the so-called salty water lakes, the big difference is that the water comes in, but it doesn't flow. Now, as much as even this case, water becomes corrupt once it settles in one place, in the same way, when we talk about spiritual corruption and when we talk about the heart being corrupt, it's a matter of a time comes where there is no flow. It has decided to settle. There comes to a point where it's settling in a given position other than flowing continually. When we look on the Bible, just in this very chapter, Genesis chapter 11, there is the first part of it, where especially coming back until Genesis chapter 10, if you check in Genesis chapter 11, especially verse 2, it says, "It came to pass as they journeyed from the east, they found a plain on the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there." So here we find, as the people were moving, as they journeyed from the east, it came to a time where they decided to settle. They are settling now in a plain. Why? Because there must have been a reason. They found this is a better place. Other than we keeping on moving, we better have no difficulties anymore. We settle up here and we dwell here. But as much as the water becomes corrupt when it doesn't settle, it is also going to happen to them. We do not need much explanation about this chapter. You know very well that from this point, as they settled here, they thought about building of the tower, the Babel Tower. All was because they had decided to settle. They could not flow continually. Anyway, through the Bible and as we learn from the heart of God, there is the intention that God has about us, our spiritual life, where we can keep on flowing with His guidance, whether we can keep on flowing with His will, keep on flowing with God's standard. But as humankind, most oftentimes we want to settle where we see favoring us, where it comes to a point where when it comes to the situations that we face in our life, we want to regard them as much as we can settle. We think this way. Therefore, as we meditate continually, one thing now we are very sure about is that as one has settled Even now, they have settled here. They can only but worship, the entire family of Terah. Once they are here in Haran, they cannot worship God. Even in as much as even these, as they came and settled in China, they cannot continually regard God's guidance. The same applies to our hearts. Once we settle within the point where we regard our thoughts, our plans, and our will, from then we cannot flow with the heart of God. So may we continually have this precious time where we can meditate and flow with the heart of God. God bless. Thank you.